We're gonna get started here.
Okay, point of order. Oh, it's not a
Oh.
general council meeting, sorry. Point of order.
Out of the three of our tribes, I think we probably hit quorum.
We hit quorum.
Official business is gonna happen, and your rocks are gonna start us off.
Yes.
Well, we're gonna go ahead and get started, and we're blessed this year to start with our cultural sharing. We have our brothers and sisters from Yurok, far, far North California, and they're gonna start us off. So let's welcome the Yurok brush dancers.
Oh.
There we go. Good evening. Again, as our sister said, of culture sharing, we're going to perform our brush dance. It's a healing ceremony for us that back at home. We come in with a opening prayer song. It's a heavy song for us. We'll have Mr. Mike Gabriel bring us in. Thank you.
He had away, oh, he had away, oh, he had away, oh, oh, he had away, oh, he had away, oh, he had away, oh, oh, he had away, oh, he had away, oh, he had away, oh, oh, he had away, oh, he had away, oh, he had away, oh, oh. He had away, oh, he had away, oh, he had away, oh, oh, he had away, oh, he had away, oh, he had away, oh, oh.
All right. Well, thank you again. It was a privilege to do what we do, be Indian, speak Indian. Again, with our cultural sharing here tonight, on behalf of us, thank you.
Oh, thank you all the way from your country, the true north, I hear. And next up, these girls are so beautiful. Next up, we have Tuolumne Band of Miwok Indians, Sakani Mu in the house, gonna come share with us. We have Big and Beebs and Sal, probably Stony somewhere, because he always tries to find his way in. And Jonathan, are you coming?
While they make their way over, we do want to share with you that Indigenous Justice has flowers for the families of victims.
Thank
Right over
you.
here to your right, my left.
Podium.
Podium. Can I get a podium, please?
Podium's coming.
Not a podium, the mic stand.
Oh, the
Sorry.
stand.
Let's do two.
Two?
They're big guys. 2 mics.
Thank you. Now I see them. The flowers are actually right here. I'm going to come stand right next to them.
Okay, big.
Right here for the
Sal,
families of victims.
Sakani
Thank
Mu.
you. Don't get those mics too tall.
I know this one I have to like.
Sorry, cousins.
Hello, hello. How you doing today? Good to see everybody here, representing your people, giving good, strong thoughts, good, strong prayers for the loved ones that haven't made it home, for the loved ones that are still missing. And so normally we come with a lot of singers and dancers, but sometimes you got flag football or you got sports or you got extracurricular things happening, and we're living in two worlds. But one thing that we know we could do is sing and share some good songs with you guys. So thank you for allowing us to be here. And we got a couple girls here. They're gonna just kind of dance in front of us and help us out, balance us out, so we could just spread some good love, good thought, strong words for our loved ones. Oh. Get right there. Let's get back up a little bit. Skeeters. Manayo, Pepe le Mayo, Pepe le 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 Manayo, Pepe le Mayo, Pepe lo when Pepe le Mayo, Wete pan Pepe le Mayo, oh when Pepe le Mayo, Wete pan Pepe le Mayo. Pepe le Manayo, Pepe le Mayo, 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 Mayo when Pepe le Mayo. Wete pan Pepe le Mayo, oh when Pepe le Mayo, Wete pan Pepe le Mayo, Pepe le Manayo, 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 Pepe le Mayo. Pepe le Manayo, Pepe le Mayo, Pepe le Manayo, Pepe le Mayo, Mayo when Pepe le Mayo, Wete pan Pepe le Mayo, oh when Pepe le Mayo, Wete pan Pepe le Mayo, Pepe le Manayo, Pepe le Mayo, Pepe le Manayo, Pepe le Mayo. Pepe le Manayo, Pepe le Mayo, 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 Pepe yo when Pepe le Mayo, Wete pan Pepe le Mayo, oh when Pepe le Mayo. Pepe pan Pepe le Mayo, Pepe le Manayo, Pepe le Mayo, Pepe le Manayo, Pepe le Mayo. Uh-huh. Alakinayo, Makatonayo, 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 Alakinayo, Hegatanaya Tebanayan, Hegatanaya Tebanayan, Anane ho 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 no, Makatonayo, Alakinayo, 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 Hegatanaya Tebanayan, Hegatanaya Tebanayan, Anane ho 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 winoy, Makatonayo, Alakinayo, 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 Hegatanaya Tebanayan, Hegatanaya Tebanayan, Anane ho 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 winoy, Makatonayo, Alakinayo, 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 Hegatanaya Tebanayan, Hegatanaya Tebanayan, Anane ho 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 winoy, Makatonayo, Alakinayo, Makatonayo, Alakinayo. Oh. No, honey, no, mom, honey, no, honey, 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 no, no, to salikatawati. Aneno atoyaka na anahu pani. Aneno, aneno, mam haneno, 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 mam haneno, haneno, no to salikatawati, haneno atoyotana anahu pani, haneno, Hanne no, mam hanne no, hanne no, 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 no to selekata wate, hanne no atoyatana anahupani, hanne no, hanne no, hanne no, hanne no, hanne no, mam 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 hanne no, hanne no, no to selekatawati, hanne no atoyatana anahupani, hanne no, oh. So normally we sing this song, but I'm just gonna say it to you because sometimes when you sing songs like this and you think of loved ones passing and missing, it doesn't come out. But you know what? Sometimes if you say it, you write it down. You know, you're able to speak them good words. You know, to that loved one that you're missing or whatever it may be. So here's just a short example of what it sounds like, what it looks like. Yaya tu tok nemas etalane nemas kotan. Hayomo kasu te esu tos nakoko saya. Neto tu sakmas. Shinga etu tok nemas. Onikoti etali when lek. Yaya tu tok nemas. And what that pretty much is saying is, you know, calling on them spirits to bring our loved ones home. You know, we're looking for closure. Whether they come in the spiritual sense and we have an answer to why they're missing, or where they come home in any shape or form, whatever it may be, we just ask, Kani Hasulam Upilatim, the elders, Kani Hasulam Hayamots, the ancient ones, just to bring our loved ones home. And that goes for anyone when we speak these words, these strong words, Kani Liwam Hamang Liwash, that you say these strong words, that you just, you know, take it in your heart and your mind, and that your spiritual ways will allow you to do what you need to do for your loved ones to come home. Oh. One more. thank them ladies right there. Oh, me ko wala takmu. Oh.
Oh, thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, gentlemen. All the way from Sakani Mu. Me and Ramos used to be in a band together. That's why we're so good at this.
So how's everybody doing out there? Let's give the singers a round of applause there. Oh! I want to thank you for coming out, and I also want to recognize our assembly members, legislators who are with us today. Assembly Member Soria, Assembly Member Alvarez, Assembly Member Caloza, Assembly Member Robert Garcia, Assembly Member Stephanie Wynn, Assembly Member Lackey, Assembly Member Ahrens, and also at the Governor's Office, Christina Snyder and Loretta Miranda, and also Avelino Valencia, Assembly Member. So tonight, we're here to honor the families and to bring awareness around the issue of missing and murdered Indigenous women and people. We started this event last night with a tribal leaders dinner where the dome was also lit red. This morning we had a press conference right here on these steps calling for justice for our people. And we brought to light that per capita wise, if any other people were suffering as much as we are, there would be a task force assembled immediately in the state of California. And we call on the legislature to work to make sure that we bring closure to the missing and murdered Indigenous persons crisis that we've all faced growing up on Indian reservations. We had a hearing in the Capitol that talked about the different areas of the progress that we've made in the state of California with having a voice inside the state capitol and the state legislature, a California Indian person. And so when I got elected into the legislature, I grew up on the Samoa Indian Reservation, Serrano and Cahuilla, and immediately started to bring attention around these issues. We've been able to move forward with colleagues to create a feather alert system that now goes out when one of our people go missing. We also continue to work with the Attorney General's office to bring closure to those cold cases that are out there. And today, also at a press conference, there was MOUs that were signed with different counties and tribal leaders, tribal governments, to continue to bring closure to the missing and murdered Indigenous women and families. And many of you I've seen at all these events from the beginning. And I want you to keep your spirits up, because the more that we come out, the more that we stand united as Indian people, the more that we say that our voices matter, the more that we resonate that in the state capitol, the more that we resonate that tonight, the voices are going to continue to hear us, and we're going to continue to fight to bring closure for you and the families that are out there. We need to continue to elevate our younger members to make sure that they can fill these seats here in the state legislature. And in our office, I have an intern from the Barona Kumeyaay people, and her name is Erin Salko, who has a few words.
Hauka, Menuthenomwe. Hello, how are you? My name is Erin Scalco, and I'm a enrolled member of the Barona Band of Mission Indians and a descendant of the Viejas Band of Kumeyaay Indians, and currently serve as an intern in the office of Assemblymember Ramos. I was given the great honor of calling upon my Native relatives, allies, and community members gathered here tonight to stand together in addressing an issue that impacts us all: the disproportionately high rates of missing and murdered Indigenous people. In 2022, 36 tribal nations received grant funding to address this crisis on their own terms, developing programs ranging from domestic violence prevention to trauma-informed care and other critical supports for MMIP victims and their families. These investments marked an important step in ensuring that tribal communities had a seat at the table in shaping solutions grounded in their knowledge and lived realities. We have seen firsthand that these efforts are making a difference. Yet, without sustained funding and long-term commitment, this progress cannot be maintained. In 2024, the Federal Bureau of Investigations reported 10,248 missing Indigenous person cases, a stark reminder that the need continues to outpace the resources available. This is a moment that calls for unity across tribal nations, across communities, and among all those committed to justice. It is a time for us to come together as one community and calling for sustained funding to address the MMIP crisis. We have an important ask for you tonight. Please support this effort by signing a letter of support to continue MMIP grant funding. You can sign the letter with me at the table over there by the MMIP banner. We are living out the dreams of the 7 generations before us, and it is our responsibility to protect and carry forward the well-being of the 7 generations yet to come. Ie hun, my heart is good.
So be sure to visit her at that booth and sign that letter to ensure that we get ongoing funding for the MMIP grants that have been established. It's time that our voices resonate. We've had several different events, culture, awareness, and around these areas with us today. And because it's only fitting as Indian people that we honor the peoples whose lands that we're on, the Miwok Nisenan people have stepped up and became MCs of the events and awareness that we put on here in Sacramento. From this event and awareness here tonight, but also with the parade that we started. And this year will be the 3rd National Native American Heritage Month parade that will happen down these streets that'll come our way, letting the voices of California's First People resonate here at the state capitol. Those MCs have served and stand with our people. This year, we also have inclusion of another tribal chair from the Hamul Indian Village, Chairwoman Erica Pinto, who joins us from Kumeyaay people down in San Diego, to show that the voices of our people are shed throughout the state of California. Erica Pinto is the chairwoman of her tribe that has brought economic success and development there, but is a staunch advocate to ensure that domestic violence and missing and murdered Indigenous women remains a top priority. So much so, moving forward with an MOU signing with San Diego County District Attorney and the County Sheriff to make sure that we're standing together and building allies in this fight together. Give her a round of applause there. We also have Chairwoman from the Ione people, Sarah Dutsky, who moved forward, continuing to gain that right that was stripped from them from the United States government to continue to move forward her people and to gain that federal recognition. And when they broke ground on their casino, it wasn't just about a casino, it was about reckoning the wrongs in the past to a people that have been overlooked. But they're not overlooked anymore. Give her a round of applause there. We also have Vice Chair of Wilton Rancheria, who again, the people from Wilton Rancheria served that test of time where federalization was stripped from them, but they fought to make sure that that federal recognition came back to their people. And these things that we're talking about isn't just about us standing here. It's about our ancestors and elders that paved the way for us to be here today. Wilton Rancheria broke ground again, but it's not about the casino. It's about a reckoning for justice for the people of this area. That's why we're here today. That's why we stand united as Indian people, to let people know that the voices of missing and murdered Indigenous people is a voice that we all unify around, that we can all agree on. There's things in Indian country that can separate us, but these issues of missing people for generations is something that we need to come together and be unified to make sure that we have a strong voice, a unified voice calling on the state of California to continue to move forward and bring resolve to the missing and murdered Indigenous people in the state of California. With that, I'd like to turn it over to our esteemed MCs. Give them a round of applause there.
Me first, me first, me first, me.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Pinto, you came from the furthest, so tell us what we're gonna do.
Hauka. I was very glad and honored to see Aaron Scalco from Verona. Where are you, Aaron? There you are. I think we're the only Kumeyays, two little Kumeyays up here. But anyways, we're happy to be here. We're MCing tonight. And it's myself and the chairwoman from Ione and also the vice chair. So we're going to have a good night. It's, we had our cultural sharing. We started ourselves off in a good way. And like Assemblymember Ramos said, we're here to keep up the fight to combat this epidemic, this nationwide epidemic. And it takes all of you here today to continue to stand with us and stand with each other and unite to fight this. So, that being said, okay, Vice Chairwoman.
First, we're gonna hear some words from California Valley Miwok Tribe Chairperson Teeny, or Antoinette, if you want to call her. If you would come up here, please.
Hi everyone, Machuksis, Kachehema. First, I would like to make sure that all California Valley Miwok tribal members come up and join me. I would also like to have any of our relatives that are here, even if you're from a different tribe. We're all related in one way or another, but I really want to honor our family that is my bloodline. So with that, so we can all stand in solidarity together. I listened to the press conference this morning and I heard, thank you. I heard that us as natives, we generally only gather for funerals. And this is like a funeral. We're mourning our people and we should not be mourning them. We should be standing together to fight, to find answers, to demand investigations. Sorry. Oh, there's baby. So for that, I would like to just mention the members of our tribe that are MMIP.
Sally Wilson, Angela Mae Jeff, Charles Cousin Smitty Smith.
Angel Baby Espinoza. Let's say her name. Angel Baby. Angel Baby.
Angel baby.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
My sister was 23 years old. She had left behind 5 beautiful children and a potential member of Wilton Rancheria and California Valley Miwok tribe. This happened 23 years ago, and we still haven't got no justice for her. And hopefully with the MOU that was signed today by the legislatures, will be able to help us fight this fight for my sister to get justice. Not only for her, but for her kids. We all need answers, and she also deserves to be heard and to, sorry, it's hard. We want justice. Oh.
And I did save the best for last because this is our elder, our auntie, my mom's sister. She lost her son, my first cousin. He was murdered, so I want you to say his name respectfully.
Joseph Brooks. Say his name. Joseph Brooks. We want justice.
Oh, thank you, everyone.
Thank you, California Miwoks. California Valley Miwoks. Thank you, Chairwoman. Thank you, crew. I see them everywhere. And that one guy, Chris, is always with them.
I don't know about that guy.
I don't know. We're looking for Bear River Band of Ronerville Rancheria Chairwoman, Josephina Frank. Please make your way to the stage. Chair Josephina Frank.
We'll still save space for Josephina, but we'll move on to the next.
Yes. Next is Redwood Valley Band of Pomo Indians, Chair Deb Ramirez. Chair? I tried to offer her my fan, and she goes, "You're the one going through it, not me." The change.
Thank you for sharing. Mihim, Deborah Ramirez Ana, Katil Guyana. My name is Deborah Ramirez. I'm from the Little River Band of Pomo Indians in Redwood Valley, California. These past few days, we've been here to remember our missing and murdered relatives. But for the families that are left behind, this is the grievance that they carry will be every day. This isn't going to end by the end of this day. For them, they're going to go home and relive the memories of the ones they've lost because of these past few days. The pain doesn't go away when you lose someone, but when you lose someone and you don't know where they are, and you don't know what happened, and there's nobody helping to find your loved ones, that can be a greater pain that is going to last for the rest of your life. I'm looking at 2 grandparents sitting here in the front row from Mendocino County, and they've lost their granddaughter, Khadijah Britton. I would ask that you come up and share this moment with me. There are other members of our community in Mendocino County who have lost their loved ones who are missing as well. And if you're here, I would like you to join me as well. This morning, we heard the voices of families, communities, and advocates who want justice and made recommendations for change. We need to continue to educate our communities and our families that violence, domestic violence, sexual assault is a crime, and we're not going to live and stand for it any longer. There are studies that show that due to the exposure of violence in our communities and the abuse of our Native children who are exposed to violence, they will be carrying post-traumatic stress, which is equivalent to what our soldiers who have come back from war experience. This is not okay, and we cannot continue to accept it. We want to give our communities education, educate the youth and the teens on what healthy relationships are. Community action, because no one can turn our communities around except us, the ones who live in the community. We need to focus on cultural, traditional prevention so that people can feel comfortable when they're talking about their grief. Tonight, and through the last several days, we'll continue to remember, honor, advocate, and protect. We'll remember the missing and their families. We'll honor the families and their continued strength to tell their story. And we'll advocate for policy change within our local governments to protect our future relatives. I'm going to hand this microphone over now to this family of Khadijah Britton.
Wow, so many people. Actually, this is the, I've been here from the first Candlelight Vigil we had, but actually this is the first time I was ever able to speak to so many people here and all over through California. But Khadijah's been missing now for 8 years, 4 months. My goal is justice for Khadijah, my family. I'm speaking for me and my wife and my family. Khadijah has a lot of family besides on her father's side, but my main goal right now is Mendocino County Sheriff Department. It's something that didn't happen when Khadijah went missing. So many things went wrong, and it all started with no urgency, no caring, lack of justice for Khadijah, because this guy, the perpetrator that took her, and we don't know where she's at, but we're still fighting for justice for her, and I don't know. Right to this day, it's getting hard for me to talk anymore because seems like I tell the same story for 8 years now. 8 years and 4 months, I've been telling the same story. I'm not getting any results to help me fight with the Mendocino County Sheriff Department because of their lack of urgency to help to find her. And as you all know, when something happens, we depend on the sheriff's resources to take care of their business, but it does not happening. I don't know what goes on in other counties, but Mendocino Sheriff Department is probably the worst that I have ever dealt with, and so this is you probably it's just I don't know. I'm just having a hard time talking about them because I want to get justice not only for my granddaughter, but I want to do something with Mendocino County Sheriff Department. But every time I talk about the Sheriff Department, I don't hear anybody else talking about their sheriff departments. Is anybody else out there have trouble with their sheriff departments? Well, first thing I want to do is to start getting our sheriff department to be accountable for what they didn't do when Khadijah was taken from that house. When the sheriff at that time, who was tribal chairman of Round Valley, said that he knew Khadijah because she was a druggie and a tweaker and that she would show up someplace. But that never happened. Now we're going on 8 years, 4 months, and she hasn't showed up yet at any place. So right to this day, they have the perpetrator in Mendocino County Jail. Well, the reason he's in jail, in November last year, he shot somebody, and the reason he's in jail is that the tribal police stopped he has a traffic citation or something, so he picked him up. Well, they run it into the sheriff department and found out that they had a warrant out for him. They never did look for him, even though he was right there walking amongst us in Coville, Round Valley. So I'm really, every time I go to these events, I'm hoping somebody in power, somebody that knows a lot about what you can do to get Mendocino County to hold them accountable. I don't know what else I can do to get them to. I just appreciate being able to stand up here and talk. And not only that, we have some other incidents in Round Valley that's really bad. Even this last month or so, that things happen that Mendocino County Sheriff Department is lacking. Well, I want to thank you all for letting me rant and rave up here. Maybe I'm doing a bad job, but I just want to thank you.
And I want to thank Ronnie Hostler and his wife for coming up here. They didn't plan on being up on this stage speaking about their granddaughter, but I feel like it's important because people need to speak. It's a part of their healing, and we're all here to validate their loss because we're validating everyone's loss. It's not only a loss to individual families, it's a loss to communities. I wanted to mention before I give the mic back that May is Mental Health Awareness Month, which is really important because we're talking about some really horrific situations and incidences and crimes that have happened against our families. So we need to know how to take care of ourselves as well.
Could I have everyone that can hear me? Could we say Khadijah one time or two times? 1, 2, 3. Khadijah! 1, 2, 3. Khadijah! Justice for our granddaughter. And thank you.
Thank you very much. Next, I'd like to invite up from the Yurok tribe, Councilmember Phil Williams.
Ayikwi.
Councilmember.
Right in the sun. Ayikwi. Neck now, Philip Williams. And I'm a council member of the Yurok tribe. You know, I'm here because there's voices that need to be heard. One of my best friends was murdered a few months ago, and her name was Celinda Gonzalez. Beautiful person in my life, beautiful person of our community, and we don't get to have justice for her. My daughter, I want justice for my daughter. I want justice for my grandma. I want justice for my mom, my aunties, my sisters, my cousins. I want justice for all of you. You know, when I lost my child, there was no CSI to investigate. We live in the mountains. You don't see anything. If we can have justice, we need to start growing our own. We're sitting here fighting the sheriff's department. We're fighting all these entities. But we need to grow our own. We need to raise our own and infiltrate those organizations to change those mindsets. We can't just keep beating our head against the wall. I want justice for my friend, for Ronnie. One of the most beautiful things of these celebrations are all of you people that we get to come together. This is monumental for all of our tribes to come together under one banner. What more can we do as a collective of tribes? My community is hurting. Murders, drugs, all those things. My grandchildren people got murdered right across the street from my grandchildren in our housing. This is home. Hits me home. I'm not above it because I'm a tribal leader. I'm in it. I'm in it every day. We need mental health services. The last murder that happened, I was super tired. I wanted to rest, but this voice said, "Get up. Your people need you." So I got myself up, washed my face, and I went to the housing complex and started seeing what the people need. Children that were there needed counseling services. All the people that were there were traumatized, the whole complex. So I'm supposed to be Mr. Tribal Leader, know everything, and have all the answers. But I didn't have all the answers. But what I did have was my heart and my prayers for them. My mom always told me, when you don't know what to do, pray for people. So I started praying for all the people in there. This journey for us at the Yurok tribe started years ago. I can remember the first child that was missing in my district. The parents were screaming out to me, "Help me, my child's been kidnapped." I'm supposed to be the tribal leader and have all the answers. And I go and try to help. And I was stopped at every door. The police stopped looking for this child that was in foster care. We couldn't do nothing about it. And it started happening in other districts. Other council members started having the same things going on. And I still remember clear as day in our little council session, we all said, "We got to do something." I'm not going to cuss. This is BS. We're tired of it. All of our council was tired of all the injustice that's been happening to our people. We started getting in this movement, and then all my own PTSD and all my own trauma started coming up, and all the stories of my family. You know, my grandmother told me in 1865, our women couldn't go out in the forest and gather. They couldn't go out at night because the soldiers would rape them and beat them. My grandmother told me that when I was a little kid. And I can remember saying, why are you telling me this, Grandma? I'm a kid. But it's for today. That moment was for today. To remember all the things that have happened to our ancestors. And when I think about that, I feel like I have a duty to do something right here, to make my ancestors proud, to protect the next generations that are coming after us. The ones that are coming after us is who we're trying to protect. I'm going to try to pursue justice for us. Justice is what we're all looking for. Walk loud.
Thank you. Cedarville Rancheria, Chairwoman Melissa Davis, please. Cedarville. We'll still hold space for Cedarville. Kauai Band of Indians, Chair Erica Shrake. Let's go, Kauai.
Miwa. My name is Erica Shank, and I come from the Kauai Band of Indians. We're located in Southern California, so I, like Chairwoman Pinto, would like to see more of the Kauai and Luceño and down south natives coming up here to represent. Good evening, everybody. Friends, leaders, allies, and most important, family members who are carrying the heaviest of hearts. We stand on these steps today, not just to speak, but to cry out, because we are calling back our sisters, our aunties, our mothers, and our children. We are gathered here, as we have in the last years, to bring remembrance for those we have lost, and to call for continued action moving forward to protect our people and the most vulnerable among us. For too long, the silence surrounding the missing and murdered Indigenous people crisis has been deafening. For too long, our sisters have been treated as less than human, their cries forgotten and their stories buried. We are seeing progress to change this, but we must continue to fight for more action and to continue to stand and strengthen and unity. Our people matter, and what we do here and every day to continue to bring attention to this crisis matters. We are tired of being told to wait. We are tired of the judicial gaps, the lack of data, and indifferent law enforcement. When our women go missing, it is not just a statistic. It's a tear in the fabric of our tribal nations. It is a tragedy that ripples through our communities, leaving families with nothing but grief and unanswered questions. We must never stop fighting for our people and our way of life and the protection of all Indigenous people. I do want to thank the members of the Assembly and Congress who have heard our cries for justice and are standing with us. We must continue to work together with our state and federal partners to bring justice for our people and to fight for the safety of our women, children, and the generations to come. Thank you for allowing me to join you tonight in remembering those that have been taken from us. We will never forget them, and we will never stop fighting. Achama. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairwoman. Next, I'd like to invite up a former Chairwoman and representative of the Department of Justice, Janet Bill.
Hili Hili, Halihantma, Hoyawashnam Pajahapi, I'm a member of the Picayune Rancheria of the Chukchansi Indians, and today I'm here in my official capacity as the Director for the Office of Native American Affairs at the California Department of Justice. Thank you to the tribal leaders, families, advocates, and community members gathered here tonight. Gatherings like this matter because they remind us that MMIP is not an abstract issue. It is personal. It is carried by families, by communities, and by those who continue to speak the names of loved ones who should still be here. This vigil is about remembrance, but it is also about responsibility. For far too long, tribal communities have carried the burden of pushing systems to pay attention, to coordinate, and to respond with urgency. The leadership of tribal nations, families, and advocates has been critical in pushing this issue forward and demanding action. Under Attorney General Rob Bonta's leadership, the California Department of Justice remains committed to strengthening that work through coordination, partnership, and continued engagement with tribal communities throughout the state of California. The Office of Native American Affairs plays a key role in that effort, connecting systems, elevating tribal priorities, and helping ensure this work leads to outcomes, not simply conversation without action. Tonight is also a reminder that behind every conversation about MMIP is a person, a family, a community, and a future forever changed. So while tonight is a time to reflect and honor those who are missing and those who were taken too soon, it is also a call to continue the work ahead with urgency, accountability, and partnership. May we continue to honor families not only with words, but through action, follow through, and a commitment to doing better. Michka'is, and thank you so much. And before I go, I am committed to carrying out those words, and so my number is 916-809-7024. And I greatly encourage every single person to contact me in any way that our office can help. And once again, that number is 916-809-7024. Michka'is, thank you all so much.
Thank you, Janet.
Next up, we have Thomas Stone. Stoney. I just saw him. Thomas Stone, you and your flying Takata, if you guys can come up here, please.
Thomas Stone, Owens Valley Paiute.
Hello, hello. Manahu, Ananiane, Thomas Thunder Eagle Stone. This is my nephew Phil from Big Valley. We just come to share a little bit of our way, a little bit of songs we picked up on our ways or songs that come from our families. Really honored to be at this event here and come to share a little bit what our people are about and to support something that we truly believe in as well. And thank Mr. Ramos for getting this all started and all our other presenters, all these good songs that came out here today to bless these grounds, to bless our people, and hopefully we keep moving forward in unity. This next song I'm going to sing is a basket song from the Owens Valley, and specifically back home, we sing it just for our women, for women's honoring. And so I sing this, for my grandma and my mother back home in good way. I'm over here representing us as a people, so we always try to do that and honor our ones back home. So I was raised by my grandma, so that's who I sing for. Her name's Carolyn Stone. So this one goes out for her. Hey, oh, na, ne, oh, eh, ha, no, ne, oh, hey, oh, no, ne, oh, hey, oh, no, ne. Hey, oh, na, ne, oh, eh, ha, no, ne, oh, hey, oh, no, ne, oh, hey, oh, no, ne. Hey, mo, mo, na, ni, oh, hey, oh, hey, no. Hey, hey, oh, na, ne, oh, eh, ha, no, ne, oh, hey, oh, no, ne, oh, hey, oh, no, ne. Hey, oh, no, ne, oh, eh, ha, no, ne, oh, hey, oh, no, ne, oh, hey, oh, no, ne. Hey, mo, na, ni, oh, hey, oh, hey, no. Hey, mo, nani, oh, hey, oh, hey, no.
Just real quick, the song that I'm going to be singing here comes back from my homeland over in Clear Lake, California. I just want to honor the spirits from over there, and thank you guys for coming out, and it looks lovely out here. And thank you guys for having us here and having the time for us to sing for you guys. Oh.
Thank you again for allowing us to come up, share a little bit of what we're about, show a little bit of blessings to the grounds here and the people that put this together. Oh!
Oh, and thank you to our family from Owens Valley, Yosemite, Big Valley, all the valleys. Also, too, this is a reminder to our folks in the crowd and to our people who are in programming or policy. With Indian people, there's always time for culture. There's always time, create space for these things to happen because these are important to us. This is what matters, but also, too, this is a testament that we're our own remedy to the problems that we have. We just need a little support. So just sit with that for a while. Dutchski, who do we have next? Big Sandy? Big Sandy, are you here?
Manahu, hello. I don't know how I can follow that song. I'm not going to sing. That was some strong medicine right there. Manahu, like I said, hello. My name is Matthew Munoz. I'm the Tribal Council Secretary for Big Sandy Rancheria, Band of Western Mono Indians. And as those gentlemen just came up there and they sang that song, that's a strong medicine. And what we mean by saying that as Native people, that strong medicine, that one of those words were yaga. In our Mono language, that means cry. And it's okay to cry. It's okay to be mad. It's okay to feel sad and just let those emotions come out. Because as Native people, that's what we do. We express ourselves. But when it comes all down to it, what my other tribal leaders were saying, pray. Pray to God, pray to grandfather, whatever you want to call him, but pray and he will heal you. And on this physical world where we're at, I know I can speak for my tribe, for Big Sandy Rancheria. We will continue fighting for all of our Native people, 109 federally recognized tribes and non-federally recognized tribes. I don't think that was mentioned up here. So native from where we come from, and we will always continue to fight and speak for all of our ancestors and our missing sisters and brothers who aren't here anymore to talk, who aren't here anymore to hug us. So we're here to keep fighting for that justice. And for Big Sandy Rancheria, we are a Central California tribe. And as my other sister tribes from northern, southern, you can see it affects everybody. It affects all of us. And we're all in one people. So when we come together, we have strength in numbers, and you can feel that medicine. And I hope you guys really just believe in those songs and just let them heal you. And for our tribe, we have a tribal member who's been missing for a number of years, and she has a cold case found, and I just want to say her name, Bessie Walker. So thank you for all that, and safe travels to wherever you are coming and going. Aho.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much. We'd like to call to the podium Brandon Paya of Pesquenta. While Brandon is making his way up, I need to give a shout out to Chairman Isaac, the Cocoon Taruk Band of Ohlone Costonoan Indians of Big Sur Rancheria. He said to say amen because the name is long. Chairman Isaac, shout out.
Could I get Marie up here if I see her out there? Marie? Oh. Boham, Netoyet, Brandon Paya. Tonight, we gather for all our murdered, missing, and indigenous people. But today, I stand here before you carrying the pain of my family and my tribe. So in 2021, we lost one of our tribal members. Her name was Olivia Orr, a cousin of mine who was taken from us 5 years ago. She will always be missed, and she will never be forgotten. To the Orr family and to our tribe. The murderer only received 7 years in prison. 7 years for a life that was lost. That was wrong, and that needs to change. 9 days ago, on April 27th, around 9 p.m., Fidel Parra, another tribal member of the Paskenta Band of Nomlaki Indians, and a cousin of mine, was killed by a hit and run at Feather River Boulevard in Olivehurst. Fidel, he was more than just a name in a report. He was a son. He was a family. He was family. And he has so much life left in him. But in one moment, someone took that away from him and from all of us. Instead of staying and instead of taking responsibility, that person ran. Now our family is grieving, searching for answers, praying for justice. His mother is carrying the pain no parent should ever carry. Our tribe mourns with her. I just wanted to bring attention to that currently there's a $10,000 reward for information leading to the arrest and conviction of this person. And to this person, you cannot outrun forever the truth. So please, do the right thing, turn yourself in, and allow this family to heal, and allow justice to be served. And my MMIP is not just about statistics. It's about our people, and it's about our loved ones. Too many tribal people's families have been silenced. So tonight, I ask everybody here to remember Fidel, and please remember Olivia Orr, and stand with our families and demand justice. Please pray for his mother, our tribe, his family, and please know that justice will be served. Assemblyman Ramos said himself, there's a lot of MMIP cold cases out there. Please don't let this case be cold. Chalabem. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman Paya. Next, I'd like to invite up Reading Rancheria Chairman Jack Potter Jr.
Hestum, and good evening. I'm Jack Potter Jr., the tribal chairman of Reading Rancheria. I am a Winnemem, Norilmuk, and Dawnam Wintu of Northern California, and on my mother's side, I'm Miwok. And so, like I said earlier today at the press conference, you know, I remember when I was a little kid, the communities, they were tight because I would do something across town, and by the time I got home, my gram had heard what I was doing. But we've gotten so far away from that. We've gotten so far away from being Indian people. Our families are being raised up now like they're individual. They've forgotten about that community connection. But back when I was young, everybody had authority over you. We need to get back to being that way. Because when we were being that way, we were more protected. We need to start raising our children that they need to listen to every Indian person out there. I don't care if it's not blood or not. If you're a native person, they have the right to correct you and have authority over you. That's the way I was raised when I was little, and it helped me. And we need to quit being individuals and be more tribal so we could protect one another. And that's the only way we're going to get beyond this. Because as long as you have many, many eyes watching you, by the time you get home, or if you're going down the road the wrong way, that's already made it home. And now we all have cell phones. And so you're going to be getting that call by your aunties, by your grandmas. Your uncle's going to roll up on you and catch you before something could happen to you. We need to remember our tribal ways. We need to remember that that's what protected us, because each one of us that are here today are descendants of genocide. And there's only a handful of us. Our numbers once were great. If we think we see a lot of our people out there now, just picture how it looked in 1848. This whole area to the river would have been full of little brown-faced, black-haired Indian people. And we'll get back to that, but we've got to get back to just being Indian and having say over everybody. And I know it's hard because sometimes people are like, you can't say that to my kid. Well, I call bull, because you should be able to say that. If you're an Indian, you know the way the rules were back then. And we need to get back to that so we could protect our young, so we know where they're at all times. And I believe that, and I know, like I said earlier, we're the only people in this land that have connections to this land. Every other person that comes into our country do not know the spirits that live in that river over there, that live in these trees, that live in the mountains. We can get connected and allow those spirits to guide us to find our loved ones. We just got to fast a little and pray a little bit harder. And so I invited my cousin, Miss Chief Colleen Sisk, up. She is my cousin on my Winnemem side, and she is still suffering from governmental genocide, because even though we descend from the same grandparents, I have federal recognition and she does not, but yet we're family. And so our people need to stop talking against our non-recognized people. We just need to stop talking against each other, because we've got to rebuild our nations, and we've got to come together as the California Native nations to be able to protect and just guide our people, because togetherness is what we need. Chief Colleen.
It's good to be here with you guys, because we all suffer from the same issues up and down the state. You know, I'm missing a niece who got killed in a drive-by, who was going to go to college, had her whole life ahead of her. So I know what that feels like. You know, that was my nephew's daughter, and we could not bring justice for that event happening. But I wanted to share also that we come from cultures that help us to address some of these things. Some things we cannot help, but there are a lot of things that we could start doing. We could start changing, like Jack is talking about. You know, we need to guide our young people. And when the women of a tribe was all related, it was so much easier that your auntie you would give her that right to correct your children. And it might be something that you couldn't address because you're too close to your kids. But then the auntie or the grandmas would step in and make those changes for you. And we work together like that. And one of the stories that we have is from the Bigfoot, who there's a song that we sing that we teach our children to say, if you're lost, if you're scared, if you're out there somewhere and you don't know how you're going to get out of it, you start singing. And Bigfoot would come, the spirit being would come to them and show them the way home. And that's what we still need. You know, we need our cultural ways. Even in this modern day, we need our children to feel that, because the spirit beings are still here, just like the singers came up from this area to put down those prayers and open that up so that we could do the kinds of things that we need to do. Ya he hey, ya he hey, ya hey ho hum. Ya he hey, ya he hey, ya hey ho hum. Ya he hey, ya he hey, ya hey ho hum. Ya he hey, ya he hey, ya hey ho hum. Ooh. Ho. Hichala beskin, ho wen achala bim, wen tutinas ting ting. Buyum puyu koko wen ilui, chalama sukeda. We're asking the sacred Mount Shasta to come down and settle your hearts, help you to find your way, to do good things, and to take care of each other. It's the main message that Chairman Potter is putting out there too. We got to take care of each other. Don't let your sisters go walking down the road by themselves. Don't let them go out by themselves. You know, we need to take care of each other. We need to make that commitment. Oh.
Thank you all, and I love you, and be safe, because without love, who are we?
Oh, thank you. Thank you. And also, too, this is a good reminder. Jack talked about love. Jack talked about family and community and all those things. So making sure that we create space for our family and our loved ones while they're here, while they're in their physical realm. Making sure that we're reaching out to people and seeing if they're okay, seeing if they need something, and really, really taking ownership of that. Hoopa Tribe, Chairman Joe Davis. Can you make your way to the podium, sir?
Good evening, everybody. You know, my tribe back in Northern California, we're about a 5-hour drive north of here. We have over 40 documented cases of either missing or murdered tribal members from the Hoopa Valley tribe. And, you know, we've struggled over the years to solve some of those cases. You know, we've searched the rivers with boats. We paid a private foundation to come in with cadaver dogs to search for some of our tribal members. And it still never turned up the answers. And as I told the committee this morning, Assembly Committee, you know, I'm tired of giving lip service. I don't want to give lip service because we haven't solved some of these cases. But what came to me is that, like the California Miwoks t-shirt there, we never give up. Let's not ever give up. This is all about the love of our people. You know, so many of our family members, our community members are still grieving. And I'm very proud of Ronnie Hostler. I know his granddaughter, Khadija, she was, I believe, a Round Valley tribal member, but Ronnie is one of our Hoopa tribal members, him and Mrs. Hostler, and just their resilience to not ever give up. And I just want to encourage everybody to know that each and every one of us have our different gifts and abilities that we've been blessed with. And each of us have the opportunity to make a difference, whether that be talking to one of our loved ones, having those tough conversations when maybe they're not doing well, or giving a kid a ride, or maybe coaching or volunteering for a group. We can all do something. You know, I'm really proud to call Assembly Member Ramos a friend to see what he's doing here. But remember, he mentioned it, he's going to term out. So who's going to pick up that torch? We got to keep this going, keep up the fight. Don't ever give up. We got a lot of work to do. Think about what you can offer in your own community because our people are still hurting and we got to be there for them. We got to turn it around. So thank you all for being here.
Oh, thank you, Chairman. Chemehuevi Indian Tribe, Councilwoman Autumn, are you here? Chemehuevi Indian Tribe, Councilwoman Autumn.
Going once. Chemehuevi by the Salton Sea is not here. Okay, next, I'd like to please invite to the podium the Strong-Hearted Native Women's Coalition. Please make your way to the podium. Tim, I see you. There you are. And B'nai Kalak.
If there's a woman that can do it all, Benay's one of those.
She is. Good evening. My name is Tim Ruiz. I am an enrolled member of the Kuya Band. I am also a victim service advocate and the community outreach coordinator for the Strong-Hearted Native Women's Coalition.
Hello, or all of you. My name is B'nai Kalak, and I have the honor of being the president to the Strong-Hearted Native Women's Coalition, and I am from the Palma Band of Luciano Indians.
Good evening. My name is Halana Alexander. I am from Moortown Rancheria, Maidu Indians of California, and the public policy educator at the Strong-Hearted Native Women's Coalition. Tonight, we remember those lost in San Diego County, starting with Elena Rivera, missing since 1987. Jeffrey Paul Bull, missing since 2005. Joseph Scott, missing since 2009. Elijah Running Bear Diaz, missing since 2015. Mel Jean McGregor, missing since 2015. Leroy Razzo, missing since 2018. Kiara Lavinia Henry, missing since 2019.
And Forrest Boren Jr., lovingly known as Oz. Oz has been missing since 2020. He is one of the cases that we're working on that's been juggled around through jurisdictions and multiple jurisdictions. And the family has requested over and over again for services and help from many different resources, and nobody showed up for them. Today, we're still fighting for answers for what happened to him, and that's been echoed throughout this week, this day, the years that we come to the Capitol and stand on these steps. We're beating the same dead horse every year. The injustice of the families still going through the struggles that they go through. I carry their pain, even though I'm not a direct relative to them. But to serve our communities, we need to serve each other, stand for one another. Mr. Potter said it best, love one another. Be there, show up. Being here today, it's awesome to see how much this event has grown and how much of our state leadership has done for us and continues to fight for us. We can't do it alone. They can't do it alone. The younger generation will coming up. It's awesome to see their participation in the work that they do. I hope all of us can have one day closure for our loved ones, that we won't have to stand here anymore asking for the state to do what they need to be or what they should have started doing a long time ago. With that, I'd like to thank you all and having us here. Strong-Hearted Native Women's Coalition is one of 20 coalitions nationwide, and we provide services to 36 of the tribes in Southern California, jurisdictions of San Bernardino, San Diego, Imperial, and even up in our Chumash people, Santa Barbara County. Those are we serve the people with, domestic violence awareness, trafficking. And because there's no services, really hardly any services for MMIP, we've picked up those cases and helped assist with families, advocating for their cases, their stories, bringing them to you all, and hopefully making that change for us. So again, thank you for having us.
Hello again. While I'm up here, I just wanted to take a moment to acknowledge my son, Kyle, a member of Moortown Rancheria, who was unalived by fentanyl he received in the mail on October 19th, 2024. And unfortunately, nobody seems to care because of the high number of deaths related to fentanyl. But I just wanted to take this moment to share about him. Thank you.
Sorry. Halana is a very strong woman. Tim, a strong man, and we need to be able to do that together as a community, but our men and women stand united together. And I appreciate, I looked to my left here, and the beauty of having our women and our men sitting together up front is amazing. But I'm gonna do this for Halana. Unfortunately, this issue has been troubling us for a very long time. It's, when the missions came and what they did to our people, it was horrific. But I had a great aunt. Her name was Encarnacion Kalat. God, look, that's how you say my last name. And she created lullabies to soothe the crying children and babies. And I'm gonna sing this not for everybody here, but for Halana, for her son. Jum japa jum mayum jikwi squid jum. Jum japa jum mayum jikwi squid jum. Yum yapa yani mayum yani mayum. Jum japa jum mayum jikwi squid jum. Jum japa jum mayum jikwi squid jum. Jum japa jum mayum jikwi squid jum. Yum yapa yani mayum yani mayum. Jum japa jum mayum jikwi squid jum. Jum japa jum mayum jikwi squid jum. Jum japa jum mayum jikwi squid jum. Yum yapa yani mayum yani mayum. Jum japa jum mayum jikwi squid jum. Thank you.
Oh, thank you to our relatives at Strong Hearted Women's Coalition. Just really quick, also too, I want to acknowledge some people in the crowd. We have Miss Saboba in the crowd. We have Little Miss and Miss Quetzon from Arizona. When we're talking about MMIP, we're talking about our missing relatives and those relatives that might have needed help. But these 3 girls that I mentioned, they're considered royalty in their community. But also, too, that's not a title that they take lightly. They have to constantly be of service. They have to constantly be people who are a beacon of life and light in their community. And so we're extremely grateful for them and extremely grateful with the way that they show up. So good job, girls.
Marianne, please approach the podium.
And Marianne comes with her own candlelight so she can see her speech.
Thank you. Haku, Haku, Matika Marianne Carbone, Sand City Mayor, and Chumash Indigenous Mayor. I am also chairwoman of Supporting Indigenous Communities. This is a small grassroots group. Thank you. Supporting Indigenous Communities. We're a small grassroots group bringing awareness to the MMIP crisis. The crisis of the MMIP is heartbreaking and an ongoing tragedy, grounded in centuries of injustice. It is a human issue that demands sustained action and a deep sympathy for the grief of the victims and their families. Many of our indigenous nations are matrilineal, and the loss of Native relatives threatens the foundation of our culture and our future. When we lose one of our women, girls, or boys, the entire community is impacted by the loss, because it also means that our traditions, language, and our lifeways are endangered. So the MMIP crisis places a heavy burden on tribal families who are often forced to organize searches for their lost ones while carrying the weight of grief and at the same time having to fight for justice. We gather here today to take up the responses and to honor their stories and to ensure that they are not forgotten. Today I stand up here and ask my Chumash Earth Mother, Hutash, and Kakant Maui, the mystery behind the sun, Creator. Ishkun Un, save your people. Save them from drowning in the pain and suffering, and to lift them from the darkness of despair to the light where we are all able to breathe again. I offer up prayers to our missing relatives and their families. Say their name and let them not be forgotten. May Creator bless each and every one of you. And at the end of tomorrow, I pray safe travels home to each and every one of you. Aho. I'd like to also thank Assembly Member James Ramos for the invitation to be here. It's an honor. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, I'd like to invite up Tule River Tribe, Cheyenne Nieto.
Yuk Yo Stim, Mayak Shine, Nido Tule River, here in a good way. I just want to, first of all, ask the Wilton people and their people for giving me permission to be on this land. Thank them every day, all the ones that went through the genocides, for us to be here today. You know, this is their land, so I come in a good way. I have to let you know that. But if there's anybody out there that has signs again, man, I'd like you to come up here with me, because Yokuts in our language just means people, so I'm not a tribe tripper, so I just want to see if you guys want to come up, because this is for you guys and your people. So, you know, I got my own people too, like my cousin Garrett Anderson Metz. I have to say Metz because he's gone. He was murdered on our reservation right across the river from me. I told this story last year, and I don't want to forget about him ever. So he got murdered, and we don't know if it's our own people or somebody else, but you know, he was under some brush with acid poured on him and gasoline, and he was dismembered a little bit. So it's not being solved at all. It's a dead case in our county. I tried to get the sheriff to open it back up, but it was hard for even get any movement. So prayers to my cousins back home, the Franco family, and their hurts and their pains, and as well as anybody else that may be feeling that way today. You know, I thank Ramos for all he does, not only this, but many things that he does. I stand with him in solidarity and unity with him, and anybody that stands with Ramos, I appreciate you, because, you know, especially you nuns, the other assemblymen and women that are with him, standing with them in this house behind us that we're gonna paint red. I always used to come up here with my uncle when he was on council, and you know, being the militant that I thought I was, I used to want it to be red, just like Mount Rushmore and everything else, you know. But it was a great day to see that the first time I came here, and I'm glad I could make it this time again. So, you know, I'm grateful to Sir Ramos and his wife, letting him be where he has to be all the time, and she's probably missing him. So, you know, prayers to you and what you do for him to let him be where he's at, you know. So I don't want to forget about you. You know, we can say that you're his mookie. That's what we say that's your woman back home. So, you know, but I'm going to sing this song that one of my greatest mentors, Joe Carrillo Metz, taught me. It's a Star Child song, so, you know, it's getting dark, and, you know, some of these people that are missing are in the sky, so, and are through our mountains, but, you know, hopefully they found each other and who they need to be with. So I sing this song a good way, best way I can.
Ayo, ayo, ani.
yo, yo, ketsa, wani, pena, ayo, ayo, wani, mani, ayo, go. Oh. I just want to say one more thing while I'm here. I was talking over there, Marianne. We're sitting there burning up because I'm kind of bigger now, a little bit more yummy with the tummy than I was in my younger days. But a lot of people, talk about these things on social media and where they want to be and how they stand with the fist, and they do all these great things. They're traditional, they're this, they're that. Now this great man puts on something that he has to take flack for every time he's here from our own people most of the time. If we all stuck together and we all voted like the NRA does, this whole mall would be full of people, our people, for this movement. You know what I mean? So, get out there and support each other, man. Support Ramos. He's going to be termined out, and he needs our help to let him know we're standing by him. And if you're a tough guy, you should be standing by him all the time. He should be protected because he's great people. And I just want to say that in a good way, best way I can. And thank you guys for standing with me. And I don't know if you guys want time to mic, but go ahead. There it is.
Majuxasa, Kaneoya Albert Titman Sr., Umale Nisanan Miwok. It's my great honor to stand here, thank Ramos and the rest of the relatives for coordinating this event year after year. And all of you, and I know many of you personally, who have steadfast in making sure that this fight became a movement, and a movement that is international. We see relatives across the lands honoring their missing and murdered Indigenous relatives, and it's with a really, really broken, fractured heart that we're honoring my daughter here that was murdered by a drunk driver January 10th of this year. And we're in this unique place because we have all of you standing with us in this missing and murdered Indigenous relative movement. Is in the ears of the district attorney in the city of Sacramento. And we are not going to go away and have as much patience as years and years before we get justice. We want justice, we want it now. And I have empathy for human beings and the choices that they've made and helping them overcome those things. And I'm having that for the person that murdered my daughter. However, there are consequences to the choices we make, myself included. And I stand here in prayer with all of you with dignity, but also grace for that person who also murdered her own mother at the same time and almost murdered my wife. And so thank you for the songs, for the prayers. We come from greatness. We're thousands and thousands and thousands of years old as Indigenous people of this land, across the lands. We're not 100 years old or 200 years old. Our creation started many, many moons ago. We're connected to all things, the sky, the earth, the water, the land, especially each other. Regardless of federal recognition, we predate all of those connections, all of those relationships. And what I hear here today is, the historical and the intergenerational impacts, we predate that. So any historical trauma that has been transmitted, along with that has been transmitted resiliency, strength, connection, interconnection, multi-generational healing. That's who we are as Indigenous people. We are not what happened to us. We're thriving beyond all of those things that have been placed upon us as Indigenous people. And so with that, you'll see me in the next few months. Vote for Albert Tittman. Hey, Assemblymember Tittman. How's that sound? Oh!
Good evening, everybody. My name is Annette Williams. I'm from Wilton Rancheria. I'm so proud to see each and every one of you guys here today supporting this event. And I want to thank you, Ramos, for coming out. I mean, you also do a great job. And I want to thank all the ones up here that are supporting this event. My niece, she was murdered in 2001. It's been over 20-somewhat years. Want justice for her. Still, I hope we get justice for her. I hope I get justice before the day I leave this world. I want to see justice for her. Thanks to each and every one of you guys again. And bless you guys. And I love each and every one of you guys. Thank you. Have a good evening.
My name is Michelle Merrifield. I'm from Round Valley Indian Tribes. I'm Wadaki, Nomalaki, Caddo, and Little Lake. And I work for the Round Valley Indian Tribes as their MMIP program coordinator. And I just want all the people to know out there that violence is not our tradition. We need to learn to take care of each other, no matter where we are and our lands. We're separated, and we need to come together on this, and we need to stop this. This is not right for our people to continue to kill each other. They already tried to do that, and it makes me upset that we're still doing that to each other to this day. And I always want to have justice for all our people out there. To raise your voices up, let us be heard, that our people matter. Native people matter, and we had to tell the public out there that we matter, we're still here. So I always tell people out there, no more stolen sisters! No more stolen relatives! No more stolen sisters! No more stolen relatives! Oh, yeah, we.
Hello, Irvin Jim, Digam Diatlei, Hungalauti Shlei. I come from the southern band of the Washoe tribe in Nevada and California, representing the California side of the Washoe tribe. My nephew was murdered 2.5 years ago in downtown Reno, stabbed in the heart for defending a young Indian girl. His name was Harlan Arnett, 26 years old, and nothing has ever been done about it. 10 o'clock on a Monday morning, and nobody saw nothing in downtown Reno. So the justice system is so messed up, and it, just like Khadijah's grandfather said, these police departments, they need some kind of kick in the butt or something to get them going, to recognize that we're supposed to be in a country where we're supposed to be all equal and free and have all these rights, but the administrations and everybody, they all look down on us still, all because they wanted our land. So it's just a sickening thing. But anyways, I just wanted to recognize my nephew. Then I want to ask my wife to come over and sing a song for us. And this is my wife, Renee Jim.
Chumi Sunui, Renee Ilagatage Chi'i. I offer this song in a good way. I stand here in solidarity with all of you to honor all of our missing and murdered loved ones. Hey, 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 oh, away, oh, ay, away, hey, 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 oh, away, oh, ay, away, hey, ay, away, oh, ay, away, hey, oh, ay, hey, oh, ay, hey, hey, oh, hey, 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 oh, 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 away, oh, ay, away. Sister, brother, I want you to know, whoa, 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 you are so strong and beautiful, whoa, whoa, whoa. I gotta know, where did you go, whoa, whoa, whoa. I think of you every day, since you gone away, hey, yo, hey, yeah, hey, yo. Hey, 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 oh, 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 away, oh, I, away, hey, ah, hey. Hey, 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 oh, oh, away, oh, I, away, hey, ya, hey, ya. Hi, away, oh, I, away, hey, 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 oh, I, hey, oh, I, hey, hey, hey. Hey yo, hey hey ya, hey hey yo. Hey 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 yo, oh, oh, away oh, hi, away hey ya, hey ya. Hey 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 yo, oh, away oh, hi, away hey ya, hey ya. Hey 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 yo, oh, away oh, hi, away hey ya, hey ya. Hi, away, oh, hi, away, hey, 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 oh, hi, hey, oh, hi, hey, 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 oh, hey, 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 oh. Sister, brother, I want you to know, oh, 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 you are so strong and beautiful, oh, oh, oh. I gotta know, where did you go, oh, oh, oh. I think of you every day, since you gone away. Hey, oh, hey, 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 oh. Oh.
Chimai. I just want to say my sister Nicole Smith's name, murdered November 17th, November 19th, 2017. We go into this year asking for prayers, asking for justice, seeking justice forever for my sister Nicole Smith. Oh, I'll just offer a quick something. Hey yo, yo, eh. Hey yo, eh. Hey yo, eh. Hey yo, eh. Hey 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 yo, eh. Hey hey eh. Hey hey eh. Hey oh, oh, justice for all MMIW, MMIP. Oh, yeah, we.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay.
All right. Okay. I was taught that my voice is the sound of my spirit, and I believe that for all us Indian people. So I know our spirits are strong just from hearing the amazing singers that have shared their songs tonight. My cousin's Emily Risling. I had to come up and say her name. I'll sing her song. And we don't know where she is, but wherever she is, we know that we love her and she's always in our hearts. So. and Noah higher, and Noah higher, and Noah higher, and Noah higher, and Noah hey and Noah hey and Noah higher, and Noah higher, and Noah hey and Noah hey and Noah high and Noah higher and Noah high and Noah higher and Noah higher and Noah. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
If Morning Star, if you can get ready.
Morning Star, are you in the audience? Can you make your way to the podium? Morning Star, Galley.
With Indigenous Justice. And I know
Thank
that
you very much.
And I know that Indigenous Justice has these bouquets of flowers off to the right-hand side of this stage, and those are for families with the relatives that are missing and need help being found. So they did sponsor those, and that's a good thing. So thank you to them. They're constantly doing good things in the community, but also to it's those little gestures that matter. So Morning Star.
Cecily, thank you so much to Assemblyman Ramos and to all of his staff that worked so hard to put this event together. Thank you to all of the tribal leaders that have been here and sharing their commitment to continue to fight for justice for the families. I know they were all just up here, and I'm really glad that they had the chance to share some of their stories and share these songs and these prayers. But if they are able to come back up, and so please bring your signs, please bring your posters. We do have flower bouquets that are over here to your right for those families that have been impacted. And so this was just part of the ongoing support and just the recognition. And so at this time, while I read some of the family names, we're going to ask for those families to come up and to be able to share the signs and the posters about their loved ones. We're going to ask for the family of Gabriela Ana Trejo from the Pinoleville Pomo Nation, age 30. She was murdered here in Sacramento County. She leaves behind 5 kids, ages 2 to 11. We would like to bring up the family of Dante Roman-Nose, the family of Dante Roman-Nose Jones, Yurok and Southern Cheyenne, age 13. At the time of death, he was murdered on the Yurok Reservation. Our relative, our sister, Jessica Alva, Blackfeet and Yaqui, who has family ties to Pitt River. She was murdered in San Francisco, and her death has still been ruled as a hanging. As Bernadette shared earlier, her sister, Nicole Smith, a tribal member from Manchester, Point Arena, was murdered November 19th, 2017. The family of Melody St. Clair Turner, 36, who was last seen in Redding, missing since October 2012. Amber Hope McDonald, 15 years old, a Pitt River tribal member, murdered in Auburn, California in 1984. Heather Cameron, 28, who has been missing since 2012 in Redding, California. The family, the grandparents of Khadijah Britton. Khadijah Britton was 23 years old, abducted February 7th, 2018, a member of the Round Valley Indian tribes. Angela McConnell, a Hoopa tribal member who was 26. Angela was murdered in Shasta Lake, California in 2018. Additional names. Yesterday we walked with the families. We walked over 7 miles in my home territory of Isawi and Redding, California. I'm going to read some of those names as well. Don Vaughn, John Albert Corpus, George David Montgomery, James Wright, Heather Holler Cameron, Melody Turner, Mary Carmillo, Dustin Wynn, Nick Patterson. Nick was disappeared on January 5th, 2020 in both, initially it was thought in Shasta County, but he disappeared from his home on tribal lands in Lassen County. And it's been a challenge navigating through both Lassen and Shasta and Modoc counties who keep passing the responsibility and jurisdiction off to the other county. Brian Burrows, our relative, our Dakam, Amanicha Falls Rock, Lester Knowlton, Dylan Stuckey, Dustin Wynn, William Gabalis Jr., Victor Martinez, Julie Vaughn, Pete Nathan Clark, and I know Irvin shared about his relative Harlan Arnett. What our families need is immediate and trauma-informed responses when survivors come forward. We need accurate data collection that includes our urbanized Native communities. We need resources directed to tribal and community-based programs, and we need accountability across every system that has failed our people. We continue to stand for justice, for accountability, for healing and the protection of our people. Our relatives are not forgotten. As we work to end the incarceration of our living Native peoples in jails, prisons, and group homes across the state, to end the incarceration of our salmon relatives impacted by dams on our rivers, to end the incarceration of our ancestors' skeletons locked away in basements of universities. We are doing this through developing powerful Indigenous leaders and communities and organizing with them to transform the systems, the structures, and stories that keep us all imprisoned, both physically and spiritually. We heard that testimony today, to trust the tribes, to trust them in their own leadership. We understand that as we stand today in the heart of California's state government to say what too many families have been forced to shout into the silence, our loved ones are not missing, they are being taken, they are stolen, and the systems meant to protect us are failing. California has the highest number of MMIP cases in the US. This is not accidental. It is the result of broken laws, broken promises, and broken systems that continue to treat Indigenous lives as expendable. Today, we are here not just to mourn and grieve. We are here to demand action. We are here to say to the state of California, you cannot honor Native culture on one day and abandon Native families every other day. The crisis of MMIP is not a headline or a hashtag. It is an everyday reality for our families in the north, in the south, along the coast, and across our sacred lands and waters. We are demanding systemic change, we are demanding justice, and we will not be ignored. California's MMIP crisis is a human rights crisis. It is also a crisis of law and policy. And so we are calling on state leaders to move beyond symbolic gestures. We need real data, real accountability, full implementation, requiring state agencies to share MMIP data with tribes and families. We need a statewide MMIP emergency plan, including dedicated search and rescue protocols, cold case units, trauma recovery centers, and culturally specific support. Too many times families are told there is no jurisdiction, no record, or no priority in their cases. This is a violation of human rights under the Trafficking Victims Protection Act. Under the UN Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples that calls for free, prior, and informed consent, and California's constitutional protections for public safety and equality. We are not asking for favors. We are demanding the fulfillment of rights that are already recognized by law. California must act now or remain complicit. We are here to fill the gap. As Indigenous justice, we have called for justice for our loved ones. In San Francisco, justice for Jessica Alva. We've called for justice in Fresno County through our Fresno MMIP Task Force Coalition, comprised of federally recognized tribes, non-federally recognized tribes, tribal families, tribal advocates, tribal organizations, social service providers, and lawmakers in the area. Include the families in your fight for justice. Bessie Renee Walker from the Big Sandy Rancheria was found murdered on her family's allotment land. Despite the location being clearly within the Big Sandy Rancheria, no agency mobilized responsibly. Fresno County Sheriff's Department deferred to federal authorities while investigating minimally. BIA and FBI delayed engagement, citing unclear jurisdiction, and local law enforcement failed to act swiftly or communicate with tribal leaders. This tragedy exposed the devastating consequences of PL 280, which creates overlapping and contradictory jurisdictions between tribal, county, and federal authorities, especially on allotment lands. In response, Indigenous Justice supported the formation of a regional coalition to coordinate intertribal action and survivor support, to secure a first in the state MMIP proclamation and task force, thanks to Supervisor Luis Chavez in Fresno County, strengthened tribal applications for MMIP funding, and to advocate for culturally rooted, legally sound community protections. In our fight for justice in Pitt River, Nick Patterson, a member of the Adwamsani Band of the Pitt River Nation, as Nick was killed in 2020, pursuing justice became a bureaucratic nightmare. His case spanned multiple counties with conflicting claims over jurisdiction. Local agencies failed to coordinate or provide updates to his family, which we have heard from so many families. The Pitt River tribe had to fight for basic information and accountability. And with support from California state MMIP funding, we have now established our own MMIP department to track and respond to MMIP cases across its territory, to build legal and advocacy capacity within tribal governments, and to ensure future tragedies receive a coordinated, timely response. This is the power of self-determination. This is tribal justice in action. Today, we lift up the names of all of our stolen relatives that are here before you. We remember their faces, their laughters, their dreams. They are not statistics. They are not forgotten, and we will not let them be erased. We call on every legislator behind these walls to walk with us, stand with us, fight with us, pass these bills, fund these programs, honor tribal sovereignty, and listen to the families who relive this nightmare every day. We are here to say our ancestors are here with us, our future generations are watching, and we are not going anywhere. To loquivid.com, all my relations.
Oh, thank you, Morning Star. All right. like to invite up the Intertribal Bird Singers, led today by Mr. Wayne Nelson. Raquel Williams, where'd you go? Paris.
We just want to thank everybody for being here. And as the dome continues to be lit red, Mr. Nelson's going to sing these songs that were taught to us by Mr. Robert Levi. And a lot of us are products of Mr. Levi's teaching. Out here, we got Benet Clack, myself, and others, and Mr. Nelson. And so the culture continues to move forward, the resiliency of our people, but also the voices of unity, sticking together to get everybody through these times. So we're going to sing these songs, then we're going to have a moment of silence. But these are some songs that we're going to sing now from Southern California. And these songs are meant for people to come together, so everybody's welcome to come up and join in, the ladies, to be able to dance and sing.
Yo, 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 yo,
kanyo, wame 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 kanyo, nayo me, nayo me, nayo me, nayo me, wame kanyo, 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 wame kanyo.
We just want to thank everybody for being here, and certainly sharing culture is meant to bring and lift everybody up. And certainly the cultures from throughout the state of California here were represented, and here with Southern California Intertribal Bird Singers. So this will be the last song. So we invite everybody to dance.
Yahweh, Yahweh, Apa, Wele, Wele, Lord, Yahweh, Yah, Apa, Wele, Wele, Oh, Yahweh, Oh, Wele, Oh, Wele, Lord, Yahweh, Oh, Wele, Oh, Wele, Lord, Yahweh, Yahweh, Apa, Wele, Wele, Lord, Yahweh, Yah, Apa, Wele, Wele, Oh, Yahweh, Oh, Wele, Oh, Wele, Yahweh, Oh, Wele, Oh, Wele, Lord, Yahweh, Yah,
Ome, ome, Tico. Everybody, so we're going to my fire. Okay, everybody go home. Because you might go sleep. Yeah. Go shake.
So we want to thank everybody for being here, and we had hearings this week. Tomorrow we're going to have a resolution on the floor demanding justice for our people. The hearings that we had brought to light a lot of things, but we are moving in a direction with momentum of creating the feather alert, creating a division inside the Attorney General's office, but we have to keep that momentum going. Those policies have been reactive to the situation of MMIW. Now it's time to get proactive and start to get resources in the foster care system through ICWA to make sure that our voices are being heard when those red flags are there. We're here tonight to honor those that are there, that are missing, and for the families. And so those that have been murdered and those that have gone unsolved or even uninvestigated, we're going to have a moment of silence now as the dome continues to get lit up red to bring these issues forward. But we want all the families to know, and especially those that are out there, that we still are here and we hear you and we're trying to get resources for you. And to the families, keep up that hope, because the resiliency of our people shows today by all of us being here when the state tried to wipe us all out. The resiliency is here because we're still here, bringing forward the voices of our ancestors and our elders to ensure that the state of California truly understands who we are as California Indian people and the resiliency to move forward. With that, we're going to have a moment of silence.
Good night, everyone. Make sure to travel safe. The candles are yours, or if you want us to recycle them, please bring them up and set them on the step. Have a good night. Travel safe. Make sure to take care of yourself. It was a big day today. Drink your water. Clean yourself off. Take your flowers. And we'll see you again. Thank you.